Well. Good evening. I'm about to say good morning, but good evening. It's Coach Sheldon Harrison. And guys, I'm gonna wait till a few people roll in and we're gonna get the convo started. Guys, I don't anticipate staying more than an hour. Probably won't have a lot of people on and I'm definitely keeping this one PG-13 the whole time. Yeah, man. Yeah. you know, sorry, you didn't mean I've gotten a notification. But that's okay. It's okay, we got it. We got it. Let's see. Zach Mojo. Wait a minute. What do I think the UFC 3 women's roster reveal? I don't know. I hadn't played the game yet. I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess I should go try to play the game. I mean, I don't know. Okay, it's 9 of y'all in here now, so man, we can go ahead and get this show rolling. Okay. I appreciate everybody joining me, man. I mean, man, you guys are all right. Uh, NMA BDK, what's up, man? How you doing, sir? Glad to see you. Glad that you're here. You chilling, hanging out with the coach. Uh, Cliff Bronson. Before I get deep into the chat, why don't I do track and field videos? Now, I do. I got a few track and field videos there. You mean like report on track and field? Yeah, you know what? I got a real heavy background in track and field. And I'm actually, I don't know if you know who Aileen Bailey is. I'm actually going to be interviewing her, man. Yeah, I'm about to interview Aileen Bailey. She's from Jamaica, so I'm gonna kind of dig into the track and field a little bit, man. I think my calling right now is women's MMA. I think so. But yeah, you know who she is. I'm gonna be interviewing her, man. She's gonna be doing a video interview with me. That's Aileen Bailey. So yeah, and I got a lot of connects in track and field, man. I mean, I know Tyson Gay, I know Michelle Carter, and I just never thought to really go interview them, man. I know Amber Campbell. I mean, I know, oh God, I just talk. You know what? I actually know Lolo Jones. I know her, but don't worry, I'm gonna get it in, man. We're gonna get it in. Uh, some of the gameplay footage. Yeah, I ain't played the game, man. I ain't played it. You know, yeah. Tyson Gay, he cool, man. Nice guy, man. And I felt bad for him. His daughter, his daughter got killed, man. I don't know if you remember, man. His daughter, died. Tyson Gay, cool dude, man. He real down to earth, man. You can just him and I, man, we were just sitting there chatting. And see, I would always see him at the major track meets. And after a while, man, every time he see me, we just started talking. Lolo Jones, you know what? Me and Lolo Jones, we actually pretty cool to this day, man. Lolo not like what the media try to put out to be, man. She actually real nice, man. Met her, I said, Lolo, I need you to sign this here photograph for yourself. And she looked at the photograph and she said, well, I don't really like that photograph. Let me give you a better one. And I was laughing. Lolo gave me a photograph, man. I'm talking about a nice one. And she signed it. And, actually, she left her contact info. If it's anybody down, at LSU, because she was training at LSU at the time. She said, if you got any kids that's coming down there, she said, hook me up. You come back down to the area, look me up, and we'll hang. Like, she real nice, man. She extremely nice. Let's see. What are your thoughts on Maurice Green? Maurice Green, probably one of the greatest sprinters of all time. One of the best. Um, you know, I think some things. He wasted a lot of money. Just a lot of career things that he didn't do. Um, it's just a lot of things, man. You know what, Cliff? I don't even know, man, because I ain't even really researched track and field. People who comment on, I hadn't researched it yet, man. I ain't done nothing on track and field, and that's my big background is track and field, But I think my calling, right now is women's MMA, and maybe Cliff, maybe one day I may branch out and just do a whole segment, and maybe turn myself into a track and field analyst. I don't know. because the sport does need people to push the sport. Because the sport of track and field, if you only know about the big names, and and I know a lot of Ukrainians, man. I know a lot of people on the Ukrainian team. Like, man, I've met so many track and field people, man, that it's ridiculous, man. I got people, from the Chinese team that know me to this day. They still reach out to me at times, man. And I actually do with some of the Russian kids. I actually do I Skype coach. Yeah, I Skype coach, and I actually show them, how to throw discus and shot put through Skype. So it's kind of crazy, man. But let's go ahead and get into this topic, man. UNC. Okay. Yeah, so now get this, man. The UFC, they're considering 12 new bantamweights. 12 new bantamweights. It's crazy. 12 new bantamweights. Now, because me and Ed, we had a conversation, and Ed brought some great points up. Because, one thing him and I both agreed on is like, well, maybe the reason why, that they don't, really try to populate this 145-pound division, okay? Um, the worst thing that they have done, is that they're not populating. And, me and Ed both said, well, maybe it's because of money. Well, now we know it's not because of money. Okay. I'm gonna go to Ngannou second. Let me see, Mia. What's the worst thing you've ate before a run? Um, back when I used to eat, back before I was a vegan, I had a pizza, man. That crap. Ugh, I hate that. Yeah, and see, then most of my time I ran 100, and then I also threw the discus and I threw the shot put. So, I was all American in the discus, and shot put I was okay, but all right. And Nelson, I'm gonna answer that here in a minute, man. But I really want to talk about the UFC considering these 12 new bantamweights. Like, are you serious? They're going, and not all 12 are probably going to get signed, but they're going to sign some. Okay, they're going to sign some. They're going to sign some of these 12 new female bantamweights, but we're not populating the featherweight division. See, folks, are we starting to understand now? Are we really starting to understand that? I told y'all they're not going to build a division around Chris Cyborg, guys. This is the proof. Okay, they're not going to do it. They're going to use Chris Cyborg as a freak show to put on these little freak show matches to just make some money. That's it. That's it. That's how it is. Okay. Adios, amiga. But y'all, I'm just telling y'all. That's just the way that is. It's just the way that is. They're not looking to build any division around Christian Cyborg. It's not gonna happen. Okay. And I know, that some of the people, and me and Eric, we call them our haters. I think I got a whole lot more haters than he do. But they're gonna say, well, you guys just, everything Cyborg do, coach, you back everything for Cyborg. And I'm not backing everything, but guys, these are facts. These are facts, y'all. These are facts. That's just how it is. 12 new bantamweights, but they're not considering any featherweights. How we gonna explain this? Oh man. And when the freak shows are over, okay, they may or may not sign Cyborg. If she leaves, I guarantee you they're gonna populate that division. Guys, y'all gonna be saying, Coach, you right again. That's what y'all gonna say. You gonna say, Coach, you right again. I'm gonna say, I tried to tell y'all this. Tried to tell y'all. It is what it is. It is what it is, guys. You know? Hmm. My man Michael DeSanta. Michael DeSanta's in the house. Smash that Lizike button. Okay. We'll come back to the bantamweights here in a minute, y'all. We'll come back to them because I'm a little pissed off by that. I'm actually irritated that they're considering, and they're gonna sign some 12 new bantamweights, 12 brand new bantamweights, but not a one. Isn't that something, y'all? Not one featherweight. I'll be darned. I'll be darned. Crazy. They're going, yeah, Dennis, they're gonna build this division when Chris gets out of here. They gonna do it. See, they can make money with Chris, with these fights. Put in there with Nunez, put in there with Holly Holm, Hey, that's gonna sell a lot. And in the UFC, man, Holly Holm, she popular. She don't have many years left in MMA. Yeah, let's sacrifice Holly. We don't really like Amanda Nunes. Let's just throw in there with Amanda. Let's make a super freak fight. And there you go. There you go. There's the whole fight. There's the whole package right there, y'all. They can't fool me. Dana White can't fool me. And I want to ask his bald-headed, whoops, sorry, PG-13 channel. No cussing today. I want to ask that bald-headed buffoon named Dana White, how are you gonna explain this one? How was Dana White gonna explain this? Great drink. What's up, man? I'm new to women's UFC. Why is it that Dana hates Cyborg? She's a fun fighter. Absolutely. Great drink. Man, eh, out of all the comments I've heard all week, this is one of the best ones. I don't know why Dana White don't like Cyborg. See, I think Dana is really into the attractive fighters. I think he is. I think Dana has a fetish. I think he do. I think Dana White got a fetish. Like, I can't put anything else around it. There's something wrong with this guy. But he is not going to build that division. It's just not going to happen, y'all. Just not going to happen. Yeah. And Rousey, lousy Ronda Rousey, lousy Rousey. It's like if lousy Rousey said, "Hey, I want to come back and fight today, Dana," you know what he would say? Sure, we'll get you a title shot right now. We'll let you fight Amanda Nunes again for the title. How about that? Of course he would let Ronda back in. Of course he would make a fight for Ronda. And of course he'd pay her $1 million and $2 million. God dog, man. And they still can't build this 145-pound division. Well, we know it's not money, okay? Now me and Ed, we've debunked ourselves. Me and Ed Harris, we have debunked ourselves. Because both of us thought, we said, hey, maybe it's a money thing. And I was like, yeah, I agree with that. I cannot agree with that anymore. I can't agree because they're trying to get these bantamweights in here. What about the featherweights? Guys, they're not going to do it. We are not going to have a full women's featherweight division. It's just not going to happen. And it's because of one woman. It's Chris Cyborg. That's how it is. That's just how it is. Yeah, but Benji, Dana White will eventually care. He's gonna have to care. See, I think that this dude is a buffoon because I think there is a lot of money to be made if they build that featherweight division. And then the people that they're talking about, you know what? Okay, let me read some names off. Let me see if you know these fighters, okay? Let's see if you know who these fighters are, okay? Talia Santos. Do you know who that is? I mean, I know about 7 of these fighters out of 12. And that's me. And I commentate on women's MMA. Do you know who Talia Santos is? Do you know who Marina Maktahakenakina is? God dog. Maktanakina. Do you know who that is? Russian girl. I'm just saying, do you guys know? Don't nobody know. But listen, okay? How about if I go through and I talk about some of the featherweights? Do you know Leah Letson? Do you know Josette Cotton? Most people know Leah Letson. Leah Letson, okay? She's synonymous. I mean, do we know Leah Letson? Sure, most people do. Do you know who Pam Bam Sorensen is? Sure. Maybe some people know who Gabrielle Holloway is. Maybe. Okay? There's some featherweights, man, that are known. There's some featherweights that are known, y'all. And they've got more experience. They're going to make better fights than these people that's been fighting in these garbage organizations. They've been fighting in these garbage organizations, and guess what's going to happen? Now they're going to come to the UFC. It's going to be a lingerie model ad all over again. And then these lingerie models, like Paige Van Zandt, they're going to get weeded out because they're going to get in there. They're going to keep getting beat up because Dana White is going to sell you on the fact that these fighters can actually fight. But they can't fight. They can't. These fights. Sage Northcutt, probably he fights. I think Sage is okay. He's not like a terrible fighter. Paige is not a good fighter. She not. Folks, I thought Paige was dancing with the Rockettes. And they're fighting Jesse Jess. I think that Paige was trying to kick and what the hell was Paige doing, y'all? What was she doing? Paige went in there, and I don't know what that was. Look, it looked like Paige was dancing. That's what it looks like. Paige looked like she was in there dancing. Now, that's a hype job. You guys want to talk about a hype job? That's hype job 101. Huh. And Jesse just further exposed this hype job. Paige ain't going to beat no fighter with some experience. He's not. Dana White is a bald-headed, Dana White is a bald-headed whisker biscuit bum. Okay? I think Paige did, Benji. I think she did get second place on Dancing with the Stars. That's where she probably need to be a dancer, man. Okay, because fighting, it's not her, man. She can't fight. I mean, people think that she looks pretty. They think she's beautiful. But she can't. Just can't. And I know some of the Van Zandt simps, oh, they gonna get mad and make little comments, and some of them might even clap at me. I don't care. Because see what the coach is gonna do, the coach is gonna tell you, I will slap the yellow right off your teeth. That's what the coach will do. Because I don't care. But I'm gonna kick this truth. I'm gonna keep kicking this truth. Paige can't fight. Miesha Tate, not a hype job. Miesha Tate was never a hype job. Miesha was no hype job. I'll say Ronda Rousey was half of a hype job. At least Ronda Rousey got names on her resume, and at least Ronda have won some fights, But see, Ronda got exposed when she stopped fighting all these one-dimensional fighters. That's when Ronda got exposed. And she started fighting people with some actual skill set. They got skills, okay? They actually can do stuff in the octagon. Not these people who was terrified to death, and so they just did all kind of weird stuff when they fought Ronda. No, when you fought somebody who actually surveyed the octagon and looked around and was like, yeah, you know what? All I got to do, like Holly Holm was like, oh, all I got to do is stay away from him. And Holly Holm one-dimensional. Ronda just got beat by a one-dimensional fighter with great footwork. That's it. And of course, Amanda Nunes is multi-dimensional, so she starts Ronda Rousey easy. So Ronda Rousey has been exposed. Everybody know. You get out of the first round with Ronda. Okay, you make Ronda expend unnecessary injury, and then energy, and then that's it. You can beat Ronda Rousey. Man, look, the blueprint out there. The blueprint out there on how to beat Holly Holm. The blueprint is there. If you can counterpunch, man, you just be patient. Boom, you gonna pop Ronda. You gonna catch. Holly, you're gonna catch her. You're going to catch Holly Holm, folks. I know that the coach just is mean. No, that's just the way that is. That's just the way that is. That's just the way that is. Okay. Like it, don't like it. It's the truth. Okay. Well, Ronda got to be criticized because look, be honest, okay? She got names on her resume, but look at the talent. Then when she started fighting like actual people that can move, I mean, who would ever known that all the people who fought Ronda Rousey, all they had to do was use their footwork. They could have gassed her out and beat her down. I mean, it's just that simple. And of course, now we know why Ronda Rousey never wanted to fight Cyborg. We know why that fight never happened. When Ronda was on top and Ronda was undefeated, now we know why Ronda Rousey never fought Chris Cyborg. Because she was going to get utterly destroyed. No, I don't think everybody. Well, I just think Ronda started facing people who actually understood that. Wait a minute, Ronda Rousey is slow. I can use my footwork. And it dawned on people like Holly Holm. It dawned on her like, wait a minute, all I got to do is use my footwork. This girl can get beat. Ronda's beatable. But see, people, they made the mistake. And they made the mistake of actually trying to engage Ronda in a clinch. Stupid. Not gonna work. That's the mistake that people made. uh, I think Holly Holm is a better one-dimensional fighter. Ronda Rousey only had one. She had one. She had one attack. Two. Okay, hip toss, armbar. That's it. Okay. If you can take down defenses, use your footwork, you beat Ronda Rousey. That blueprint is simple. Amanda Nunes figured it out real quick. I mean, of course they studied the Holly Holm fight. Okay. And then by the time Amanda fought Ronda, Ronda was already broken. Okay. Ronda ain't had no confidence, and she really, really honestly didn't even want to beat her. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. You play Ronda in the video game UFC 2. Yeah, I bet Ronda can do high kicks. I bet Ronda can jump off the cage and cut backflips. I bet she can, I bet Ronda can do all these things, but hey, that is what it is, and toward the end, Ronda became really Ronda lousy. I mean, that's and she didn't want to, give up Edmund, who I think that it was a lot of stuff going on with them too. I think there was a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. And it even seemed like those two had some kind of like relationship, man. It was weird. It was weird, man. It was weird how her and Edmund interacted, man. I almost thinking they got a relationship. Like, man, are y'all dating each other? Like, what the heck, man? Nelson, my thoughts on Jermaine Durandame. Jermaine Durandame. Jermaine is a disgrace. Okay. Jermaine Durandame is a disgrace. And she, look, you knew you were going to be the champion. You knew you were going to have to fight Chris Cyborg. You knew you were going to have to fight her. I mean, I made so many videos taking up for Jermaine Durandame. I'm talking about, man, defending Jermaine Durandame. And it's like, okay, at a certain time, how much more can you defend a person? Like, how much more? I even forgave the fact, I even forgave the fact that Jermaine, but Jermaine stood me up, what, 3 times? 3 times Jermaine stood me up. And so on time number 3, I just told her, hey, I appreciate the opportunity, but I think that, maybe sometime in the future we can interview, because I got tired of being stood up. And she was nice about it. She said, yeah, I understand. Yeah, I defended Jermaine. But everybody, oh, coach, you just want to pick on Jermaine. You just want to pick on Ronda. I pick on who I want to pick on, Okay, Steve, Tay Brown here. Ooh, I ain't gonna be on long, y'all. All right. How do I feel about Holly Holm wanting a rematch against Cyborg? Okay. I think it's dumb. I think Holly Holm need to fight. If Cyborg can't fight Anderson, they need to push Megan and Holly to fight. That's, man. Megan been running around here talking about she can beat Holly behind, That's what she been talking about. So put her and Megan in the octagon together. That'll be a good fight. I think Holly wins. I think Holly will knock her out really with a head kick. That's my opinion, But, I don't know. See, I don't know if they'll put Holly in there with Megan, because, see, if Holly Holm go in there and beat Megan, then they go another super fight that the UFC can make money off of. Okay. It just is. That's another super fight that the UFC can make some money. And unfortunately, I think they want to, still build that value of Cyborg and Anderson. That pay-per-view value. No, no, Mia, I did not hear that Cynthia got a year suspension from smoking weed. All right, dog. The UFC, they need to really overturn that, man, and overrule what USADA has said. Because smoking weed is not, there's nothing wrong with smoking weed. It doesn't, nobody has actually physically died from smoking a joint. They haven't. I'm not talking about like fake weed. I'm talking about real live marijuana. Nobody has ever died. Okay. But how many people have died smoking cigarettes? Ridiculous. So Cynthia gonna have to go back to the Cheesecake Factory and work because she ain't gonna be able to make no money for a year. That's not good. Cavillo, they came, man, they got this decision quick too. Let me go look that up. Let me look. Let me double check. I believe in Mia, but see, this thing would have been like front page news. Let me see. Let me look it up. I'm looking it up right now, Mia. Hmm. I can't find nothing on it. And, something like that would be front page news, okay? Something like that would be front page news. And see, the last time they talk about is January the 3rd, so that's been a while ago. So, um, yeah, I don't see anything. I don't see anything, Mia. I see nothing. Um, yeah, I see. I don't know. Like, where did you find it? Because, I'm looking and something like that. It'll be front page news. Like that'll be the first thing that pop up. Uh, just see. I'm looking at what MMA Junkie. Let me see. Yeah, it's not there. I don't know. I don't know where it is, but it's not there. Um, so what would happen if see for weed that seems like a long time, It just does because even for John Jones with cocaine, they gave him less time than that. So I don't know. Okay, Google USADA sanctionings. Okay, but smoking weed can't really enhance. It's not gonna enhance your abilities. If anything, it's gonna impair your abilities a little bit. USADA sanction. What you say, Dennis? Let me see, man. Let's look it up. Google. Okay, USADA sanctions. All right, let me look that up. Boy, they got everybody in here. Everybody. Every single person to dope. Boy, they got it right here. God, dog, they got them in order too. The last suspension that they logged in was Francisco Rivera, and that was on the 19th. So yeah, she hadn't been. They hadn't. Yeah, they hadn't done anything yet. Okay, they haven't done anything. But boy, your boy Francisco Rivera, boy, he got a 4-year suspension. Yo, USADA, they not playing. They're not playing. They gave Amanda Rebus, okay. They gave her 2 years. They gave Jessica Panay two. They gave her 18 months. They gave, and boy, these track and field people, boy, they killing them. They giving them 4 years a pop. Let me see. Yep, they gave Carlos Felipe for Stanozol. Okay, gave him 2 years. Jesse Taylor got 12 years. Wow. God, dog. Uh, Nick Rorick, 1 year. Like, folks, you saw them not playing with these folks, man. Yeah, man. They just said, look, let's just clamp down on all the stuff. Let's make these people understand that if you can't be clean, you ain't gonna fight. Shoot, they gave your boy Ricardo Abreu This dude got 4 years. 4 years. God, dog. They taking these people. Look, they saying go find another job. That's what USADA doing. Go find yourself another job. God, dog. Man, 4 years, man. They gave Diaz 5 years. Nah, he ain't get 5 years for that because he fought Conor McGregor last year. So nah, he ain't get 5 years for that. Um, wow, man. Wow. What? I tell y'all, I told y'all, they are not playing with these people and these drugs. But let's get back on topic. Okay. I want to talk about Ngannou and Oezdemir, okay? Me, I don't think that these are hype jobs. I don't think these are hype jobs, y'all. I think that I think that these are not hype jobs, okay? I don't think Ngannou was a hype job. I think it's more inexperience. Because you telling me a guy that can knock, he knocked out Alistair Overeem, man. He's got a pretty good resume, man. He knocked out Overeem. I mean, man, he laid Overeem out. I'm talking about stretched him out. And I sat back and I'm like, God, dog, man. The Predator. He earned his name that night. I'm talking about Alistair Overeem went to sleep, man. Went to sleep. And then he beat up Curtis Blades, man. I never forget that. Made Curtis Blades quit on the stool, man. He made Curtis Blades quit on the stool. So, I mean, he got some pretty good wins, okay? It's not like he don't have any wins that are worth it. No, he's got some wins. He's a good fighter. He's just not a well-rounded fighter, okay? That's it. He's a good fighter. He's just not well-rounded. There's a difference. Even Volkan, I think Volkan is a good fighter. He's just not well-rounded. Like when you see these guys, when they finally get in there and like Volkan was a puncher. He's just a hard puncher. And he tried that stuff on Daniel Cormier and Daniel Cormier took him to school. Daniel Cormier took Volkan, Oezdemir took him to school. Did whatever he wanted. Daniel his stand-up not even great, man. Stand-up not even great. And Daniel Cormier outclassed him on his feet. Stipe Miocic, he outclassed Ngannou. They're just better fighters, okay? They're just better fighters. And that's it. That's it. They're more well-rounded. See, like you remember I told y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, okay? Let me tell you, Reggie, see, yeah, man, Ngannou is a big guy, man. And I can tell you now, man, that mileage, nah, man. You're not running enough, man. Look, this dude, every time I turn around, Ngannou, we running 10 miles, okay? And we're not gonna run 10 miles at a slow pace. I would be in a little truck, man. And every time Ngannou slowed down, I spray him with water. And I say, speed up. Speed up. I used to do this, man, when I was coaching long distance runners, man. I used to spray him with water. That's what I used to do. Speed up. Every time he said, I'm tired, coach, shut up. Speed up. You just speed up, okay? And you do what I tell you to do. You do what I tell you. You speed up now. I said, or the fight's off, or I ain't coaching you no more. That's what I tell Ngannou. That's what I do. And then I have Ngannou running stairs, not just any stairs. Okay, no, 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 no. I'd have Ngannou running like places like, Panther Stadium. I put him in them stairs where it's at least almost a mile long. He would never. This dude be running. Every time I see him, man, he got to run. Every time he missed, every time he got caught with a punch, okay, put the gloves up. Let's go run. Come on. Every time he got taken down in training, okay, forget it. Let's go run. I haven't gone running so much, man. He'll think he'll think he's an Olympian in a mile. He would never stop running. And then I get him away from the refrigerator. I know he look like he like to eat. I have a lock on the refrigerator. I'd be like, Ngannou, you can't get that damn lock off the refrigerator today, can you? I don't care how strong you are. That lock ain't coming off, buddy. And I ration his food out for him. Man, I would be like a taskmaster. I'm telling y'all, I would be like a taskmaster. I'd be like, yo, no, bro, no. You getting a salad for lunch. Yeah, you getting a garden salad for lunch. And you drinking water. Because you finna lose some weight too, Ngannou. You finna lose 20 pounds for this camp. So your cardio can balance out your attack. Oh, yeah, Ngannou. And shout out to my man Bullet Co. Shout out to him. Yeah, okay, yeah, wrestling, Yeah, he got to get his mileage in though. He can wrestle. He can wrestle, that'll help. But this dude got to get some lung capacity. He got to get him some lung capacity. He got to get some. As in coming from that track and field background, man, I understand. You got to get him a little lung capacity. Then I had this dude swimming. I would have this guy swimming over and over and over. And then I wouldn't let him stop. I have him swimming for about an hour and a half every time. Then we go back into the gym, do some more training. Give him a little bit of tolerance. Hey, you can make these mistakes. Go ahead and make mistakes. But every single time he got put on his back and can't get up, okay, come on, let's go get in that pool for another hour and a half. Let's go. Let's go, bro. You finna get up off your back and you finna learn how to use that energy wisely, man. Not be a taskmaster, man. Everything be monitored. It'd be monitored, man. He would never have a cardio issue again. Never have a cardio issue. Even if in a fight, and if I thought he had a cardio issue in a fight, granted that if he didn't get knocked out, the day after the fight, man, we running 10 miles. I'll be on a bicycle following him, spraying him with water. Look here, man. Come on. We need to get these miles ran. I don't want to see it. You just come on. Let's get these darn miles ran. No. We're not stopping to get nothing to eat. We're not finna get nothing to eat, Ngannou. No. Nah. Come on, Steve. That's not gonna kill him. That's not gonna kill him. No, man. It's gonna make that man. Come on. Yeah, you know what, Flower Child? I thought that was kind of strange. They wasn't putting ice on the guy's neck, man. That was strange. That was strange. Cause that ice, ice can help. That ice on the back of the neck, believe it or not, boy, that stuff helps. I'm talking about that ice on the back of the neck it kind of wake him up a little bit, They wake him up, but man, I don't even know if the ice would have worked for Ngannou that night. I don't think so, man. But definitely, he need to be doing a lot of his lung capacity is not that great. And you got to get some lung, because I keep telling y'all, look, an 100-pound guy can knock out a 300-pound man. If the 300-pound man can't breathe, like if he can't breathe, okay, you can knock him out. You can piece him up pretty good because he can't hurt you. He can't breathe. He can't. That's just how it is. That's just how it is, I like Ngannou though, but I don't think he a hype job. I think people are jumping the gun. I think that he got in there against a guy who was much more skilled, who knew how to rationalize his cardio. Because Stipe, he was kind of breathing a little heavy too, but the difference is Stipe, he picked spots. He picked spots to get busy. He picked spots to use his defense. And they weren't even talking about his defense, man. Stipe, his defense was good. And then the fact that he was laying on Ngannou, like laying on him, making Ngannou like use his own weight. Plus Stipe plus and then he was trying to get up, and man, look, that was draining that dude. Stipe drained him. It was a smart fight by Stipe. People saying, "Oh, it was a boring fight." No, man, it was a good tactical fight by a guy who's on a whole nother level. That's it. Give Ngannou a few months, man. Give him 6-8 months, man, to really work on his ground game. I guarantee you, he could probably win a rematch. He can probably win a rematch. See, Ngannou is the great equalizer, y'all. He's got that power. And see, you just don't know. Even when this guy breathing heavy, he can still clip you, man. Stipe was in trouble, man, in that fight. He got hit, And he had that look on his face like, God, dog, I've never been hit that. That's how Stipe was looking, man. And what did he do? Stipe bagged up and was like, no, man, we need to rethink this. We need to rethink this. Just J Nail. Okay, well, God bless him. God bless him. Let me see. Ngannou was dangerous. Stipe, champions are champions for a reason. Yeah, yeah. Kane. I don't know. Is Kane old now? You know. Oh yeah, man. I don't know if Stipe want to go through that again right now. You know what, Benji? I don't think he want to go. Okay. I don't think he want to go, man. I don't think he want to go that route. Give him a couple of fights and he'll be ready. Cause see, you know, he's gonna try to tackle a cardio issue. He gonna have to. Oh, you're gonna have to be in the pool. Nah, man, come on. I ain't gonna drown him. Look, man. Look, this guy, we be so disciplined on getting the cardio done. I guarantee he wouldn't gas out, man. He wouldn't gas out. Cause every chance I get, he'd be running. I would make excuses just to have him run. Hey, man, you woke up a minute too late. Let's add 5 more miles onto this morning run. How about that? How about we do that? Now I know you mad and upset. Hey, don't punch me though, because I'm your trainer, you know. And if I'm out cold, I can't train you. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you, man. Ah, bro, we be doing a lot of 800-meter runs. We be doing a lot of those runs, and then we would just do. This is what we would do. Then we would run as fast as he can for 5 minutes, and I'm talking about we would just sprint all out, you know, or kind of start out at a pace, and then pick up speed as we go, and then give him 1 minute to rest, and we'll do that 5 times. You know, I used to do that, man. I used to do that with 800-meter runners when I was trying to peak them out. Like they run for 5 minutes and then they would speed up. The last minute they sprint. That's what we do. That's what we do. That ain't bugging, Steve. Look, man. That's not bugging. You got to be able to have lung capacity. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that, Bullet Coat. I still think though that getting the mileage in is beneficial. And also, I also think the swimming and actually getting in a pool and actually getting the lung capacity up. I think that also helps too. It'll also help with that because it's his muscle mass. So he's trying to get all these muscles firing. You know, he can't do it. He can't get up off the ground, because I felt like if Ngannou was moving, man, he was burning energy. Anything. I just think his lung capacity. So you get his lung capacity up, then he can actually do a little bit more. And I think mileage is really a key, because I think the mileage would also help with the wrestling, when he's trying to roll with these people. Because it's like, man, he he just couldn't do anything. Like his cardio is like kryptonite to him. And I think everybody got the answer now. They got the answer. Like, dude, take this dude, get him past the second round, and you can beat him. That's it. You can stay away from him for 2 rounds, jab him to death. That's it. Yeah, I agree it's 2 different systems, but I still think that they still help each other. Because at the end of the day, if you don't have lung capacity, it's still hard to do a lot of those things, It's tough. Like you got to have them, and I think they both can help each other. Because I think cardio, they still can help. I still think that it's beneficial, and I think that it can help, But the mileage is going to play a key. I believe that. Let me think. Let me see. There was nothing off with Francis and Gunner. I don't know, Rodney. I think I don't know. I think that they didn't prepare. I think that they thought that this was going to be a quick. They think that it was going to be quick. Like, that's what I think. Like I actually thought that they thought this was going to be a quick fight. I don't know because it don't seem like he was prepared on the stamina issue, and definitely the ground game, brother. Yeah, I was kind of itching to know what would he do with his ground. What would this man do on the ground? And I was wondering, And so now we know, that's a deficiency. So now, every single wrestler, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna try to take him to the ground. They're not gonna try to stand with him. They're not going to try to stand with this guy. They're going to immediately go for a single leg or a double leg takedown, put him on his back, and that's probably about it. But now maybe now if they do it in the first round, he'll probably be able to explode back up because man, he's been taken down before, but he got up. Stipe, he couldn't get up. He couldn't get up with Stipe. Stipe kept this guy's hips grounded. He couldn't do nothing, man. He couldn't even buck him off, man. Like that really tells you how good Stipe Miocic is. That really tells you how good he is. And it's levels to this, man. It's levels to this. It is truly levels to this. But I don't think Ngannou's a hype job. And I just so many people was calling this man a hype job, and I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, come on. This guy been knocking out everybody in front of him. Okay, this guy been catching people. It takes skill to knock somebody out. It takes a lot of skill set to knock out somebody, and then to do it over and over and over, folks. Come on, come on. But people still was like, ugh, he's a hype job. No, he not. He's a good fighter. And what's gonna happen with him? He's gonna get better. Okay, he's gonna get better. He's gonna learn from this mistake, and that's it. I think Volkan, I don't think he's a hype job. Maybe I'm in the minority. Okay, I don't think Volkan Oezdemir is a hype job. I just think that they fought people who definitely got years and years of experience. Okay, Volkan fought Cormier. I mean, man, he fighting a legend. He fighting a legend. I mean, Cormier's a legend, man. Cormier used his superior skill set and won the fight. It's not that Volkan was bad or he was a hype job. I mean, people so quick to throw that around, man. That guy wasn't a hype job. Volkan was straight. He was legit. I like Volkan. It's just, he was no match for DC. He was no match for DC. That's just how it is. No match. And then too, and a lot of things can mess up a person's cardio. A lot, and speaking of, man, it could be a weight cut, man. Like if a weight cut is too bad, can be affected by that. Because your body, man, the dangerous weight cuts, your cardio is definitely compromised, man. But hey, it is what it is. Mm, yeah. Yeah, Benji, I agree. Boken is good. It's just DC was just a better fighter. He's just a better fighter. It happens. Just because somebody gets some wins, and I was telling y'all, it's an amazing feat. I give Joanna Jacek a hard time. Oh, I do. I can't stand her. But I got to recognize, do you know how hard that is to get 14 victories in MMA using nothing but one part of your game, striking? Do you know how hard that is to do? Do you know how hard it is that, think about all the takedown attempts that she done had to stuff. Think about, all the jabs that she done had to keep people off of her. Like, think about it. Like you're beating everybody and you're not even using all the facets of MMA. You're not using them all of them at all. You're not. So guess what? It's amazing. I don't know. Yeah, but Cliff, yeah, man, some fighters do that, man, because when you get hit, I mean, if you ever get kicked, if you ever got punched in the face, I'm gonna tell you, man, getting punched in the face, it makes you rethink a lot of things. And some people can keep their composure and some people can't. Some people can keep their composure, some people can't. I can tell you now, like Joanna Jacek, no, she get hit hard. She don't keep her composure. She do crazy stuff. You got fighters that can get punched all in the face, like Leah Letson, who can get beat up and hit in the face, but she keeps her composure. That's just it. Man, it's crazy. Rodney P. Let me see. John Jones is an idiot. Yeah, John Jones. Yeah, John Jones high on cocaine, which allowed him to feel no pain. Yeah, so I guess that's an advantage, right? Yeah, that is an advantage. If cocaine and I don't know. I think John was just having fun snorting them lines, man. Him and Oscar De La Hoya, man. They I don't know. I think him and Oscar De La Hoya, man, they got something going on. They probably were doing some coke together, man. You just don't know. Yeah, Chael Sonnen, yep, he won. Man, look, them guys old. I ain't even comment on that fight, man. Look, you got two old guys that need to shut it down. Because in prime, Quentin Jackson, he could have beat a Chael Sonnen. Quentin is past his prime, man. I even saw the guy shadow box. I'm like, oh no, nah. Because what is Chael Sonnen gonna do? He gonna try to stand. He gonna take you down. And that's what he gonna do. But Chael Sonnen, they need to go sit down somewhere. Quentin Jackson need to go sit down somewhere. And that dude, them guys need to stop. They need to sit down for somebody, for one of these young guys, get in there and knock their head off. That's what they need to do. King Mo probably need to start sitting down too, man. Maybe these guys need to start considering being trainers or doing something, man. Yeah, man. Mark Hunt 42, but Mark Hunt definitely need to go somewhere and sit down. Fabricio, yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. Chael said he was an amateur boxer. Well, he probably, I believe him, but if he'd have stood with Quentin Jackson, he'd have lost. He'd have lost the fight. Yeah, Oscar De La Hoya, boy, he gave cocaine a whole nother name, tell you. And he gave fishnet pantyhose a whole nother name. Oh, man. Yeah, Bellator, I don't know, man. It's vice versa. Like the UFC, they do terrible with the women, but they do great with the men. And Bellator, they're good with the women. And the men, I'm kind of like, ugh, you know. Bellator does a good job with the women. I can't lie. They have a really good program. And you know what? I've interviewed several of Bellator women. I've interviewed a few of those women, and they're all happy. I talked to Denise Kills. She said she can't think of leaving Bellator. Like she said, I don't want to leave Bellator. That ought to tell you something. That ought to tell you something. I said, hey Denise, you want to go? You gonna go to the UFC? I kind of like Bellator. That's what she told me. And Denise, Denise is that's a beast too. Denise Killhost, and I can't wait till I interview her again. I can't wait. I can't wait, boy, because that was a fun interview, man. And Denise don't be playing. My main man, DCTV, what's going on, bro? That's my main man. Good dude. I had to check your channel. I ain't been there in a while, man. Derek Lewis, yeah, Derek Lewis got a lot of potential, man. I think it's the same thing with him too. I think more it's his cardio and his ab. Derek Lewis cannot take a body shot. Like I noticed that in his last fight, one of his fights, if you kick him in the body, you pretty much got this guy, and you can stop Derek Thomas. Body shots. If Cyborg go to Bellator, I don't know. I don't think they all get out. I think some of them gonna stay. I think some of those featherweights will stay if Cyborg go. But man, where Cyborg, I don't think she leaving, man. Because guess what? She not gonna make the money that she making in the UFC and Bellator. Cyborg ain't going nowhere. Cyborg gonna have her ass right there, trying to renegotiate a deal because they gonna look, man. Cyborg gonna play along with it too. They're gonna have these little freak show fights, and Cyborg gonna get paid and make a little noise, and then when they tired, they just won't renew a contract. I mean, and then when they don't do that, she'll go to Bellator because Cyborg 32. How much longer you think this woman? How much longer you think she gonna be fighting? Seriously, how much longer you think Chris Cyborg gonna be fighting? She ain't got much longer. Yeah, man, Cyborg gonna be staying right in the UFC. Mark my words. I guarantee you. Let me see. Douglas Lima. I mean, Paul Daly. I don't know. Paul Daly pretty dangerous too. Is Keith Thurman gonna fight Errol Spence? I doubt it. I doubt it. I really doubt it. Man. Yep. Hey, DCTV, they need more coverage, man. Because me and Eric, we cover. We doing these live streams, and I have people on. A lot of times, man, I get people in the thread, and the way I like to do it. The way I like to do it. I like people who do videos to come on, but I like it more when subscribers come on. I like it more when subscribers come on because subscribers, they're giving you honesty, and everybody here, we're not professionals, we just enjoy the sport. And, we just like to talk, about the sport of women's MMA. So, Mia was on what, last night or the night before? Mia's in the comment section right now. Matter of fact, yeah, Mia's here. Let me see who all here. Okay, yeah. Mia comes on, she's awesome, Mia does a good job, so I have fun with it, she talks. Guitar Babe comes on sometimes. Who else come on? Wildest Moments. E Amazing Eric is the moderator when we have like really deep discussions. Ed Harris the third. Yeah, yeah, DC. Yeah, hey man, Mark Hunt got a good story, man. You can just research him, man. Just get in and really research, man, and then make a video about it. That's what you do. Leah Letson. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know. Yep. So Leah, yep, I know about Leah Letson, and actually, I got to get her back on. Because I interviewed her just 2 months ago, so I don't want to keep harassing the fighter, bugging him to death. Like, hey, you want to do this? No, you just did an interview. So when it gets closer, maybe like in mid-February, then I ask her, hey, you want to come on and do this interview to promote this fight, and she would do it. Leah's sweet girl, and it's kind of crazy. When she friend requested me on Facebook, and we like we'll like a lot of each other's stuff. It's kind of crazy, man. And you can just say, "Hey, Leah, how's it going today?" And she always responds to you. That's what I like about Leah Lesson. She always responds. Um, good person, man, real good person. But she want to beat somebody's head off. So, and her and Josette Cotton, that's gonna be a good fight. And I'm gonna probably have to make a video hyping that up. I had to get back on my Valentina coverage too, man. We got to add that in there. Valentina about to fight in a couple of weeks. Valentina, she about to fight. She about to fight Priscilla Caccietta. Man, that's gonna be a good fight. That's gonna be a real good fight. Valentina wins. Priscilla got a good story. I hope after her fight with Valentina, she'll get more opportunities because, yeah, it's a good opportunity for Priscilla to get her name out there because Valentina's becoming more well known now. So it's cool. I like it. I'm glad. Bobby Lashley. Y'all remember when Bobby Lashley used to be in the WWE? God, man, he was terrible. Czech Congo and Justin Wren, Augusto Sakai. Yeah, yeah, should be. Should be. Wow. Yeah. What's up with Antonina Shevchenko? Well, Antonina is training hard. She training hard. Training. And Reggie the Tree, Pavel has a plan. Always, I can't help but say it. I say it all the time. Pavel Fedotov has a plan. He always does have a plan. And I sat back and I try to tell people that Pavel has a plan. Coach, you just got too much faith in Pavel. Why do you? Because the man can coach. Pavel, I don't care. People gonna say, yeah, but Rose got her own coaches, but Pavel, it's not like Pavel didn't do anything. People making it seem like Pavel didn't do anything. And I keep telling y'all that he did do a little something for Rose. They in there fighting. Rose is fighting some of the best strikers on God's green earth, and Pavel was right there with the whole camp. Guys, we cannot underestimate Pavel. Pavel has a plan. He does. Pavel has a plan. That's all I can tell you. Okay. Yeah, it was an article that came out in Kirk, but I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait a little bit more. I want this thing to launch, and I want it to really be legit. Yeah, Pavel is underrated. I had some people saying, "Well, Pavel don't know about the ground. He don't." Yes, he do. He do. He do know about the ground. He may not specialize in it and work it that much, but he does know about the ground. See, guys like Pavel, what they don't know, you know what they do? They surround themselves around people that do know. That's why Pavel is, that's why he's so great. And people are, man, you just saying that. I've always talked about Pavel having a plan. I've always said that. I just have. And you're not gonna tell me. And Rodney, I'm finna piggyback off of you, Rodney. You're not finna tell me, okay, that Rose, she go to camp with Valentina for 22 weeks, and now she knocking out the champion, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Sorry, man. I ain't trying to hear it. Rose Namajunas benefited from sparring with Valentina and Antonina. Okay, there was nothing that Joanna was gonna do. There was nothing that she was gonna do. There was nothing that she was gonna do to beat Rose Namajunas. Rose done seen it all. DCT, KGB Lee, Andrew. Yeah, you know what? Good fighter, man. I want to see her and Valentina fight one day. I want to see Angela, KGB Lee, and Valentina fight one day. Angela, her skill is definitely evolved, man. And I think she was too good for Invicta, man. She really was. Her skill set, she was killing them girls, man. And, a lot of them girls, Andrew KGB Lee had a lot of people duck her, man. That's crazy. She had so many people duck her. But, I would have loved to see her and Sabina Mazo fight. I would have loved to see that fight. That's one fight in Bellator that I would have, I'm sorry, in Invicta. Oh, no, LFA, sorry. Place is right. Yeah, they were in LFA. That's one fight I would want to see, Sabina Mazo and Andrew KGB Lee. I would have loved to see that fight. And Sabina Mazo coming back on the show pretty soon. Now she up and coming. I love Sabina Mazo. She is incredible, She is incredible. Young, 21-year-old, but she got the respect like she, like she older, man. She's a good person. Very good person. Yeah. Y'all just been a pretty good live stream. I've been appreciating y'all. Okay. Yeah. I find it unbelievable that the UFC shelved Rose Namajunas to wait for Joanna Jędrzejczyk. I don't know. Did they do that? I'm not really sure, but it really would have been nice to watch Rose fight somebody else and make Joanna fight her way back up. I don't think Joanna deserves an immediate rematch. For what? She got beat up. She got knocked out. Now, Hurricane, I ain't gonna say Pavel did a lot more for Rose than Pat Barry. I won't say that. I'll just say that, Pavel offered probably some really good, advice. And, the fact that he was there, he was really there to, have Valentina sparring with her, have Antonina sparring with her, like he was there, for advice. And, Pavel probably gave them some great advice. But I think Pat Barry, see, you know why Pat Barry is so important? Pat Barry is like the motivational thing that Rose needs, okay? Pat Barry is one of those motivational coaches. And, Pat will make you think, man. Pat will give you a BB gun. And if the only thing you had in your hand was a darn BB gun, Pat Barry will have you thinking you can go, go win a war by yourself with a BB gun. Now you got this BB gun and you take this BB gun, you can go win the entire war. Yeah, man. See, that's Pat Barry. See Pat Barry saying that. So, Pat Barry is, is that dude. Dude, without Pat Barry, there's no Rose Namajunas. Okay, it's not gonna happen. Because before even Pat got on the scene, Rose was just doing some very crazy stuff, and Pat kind of just, he really settled Rose down. He settled Rose down and really got Rose to just really see that, what, you really are a great fighter. And he's doing that stuff. Not only does he, sometimes he spar with her, sometimes he may roll with her. They do that stuff, but Pat is the man. Pat, you want Pat in your corner. You want Pat Barry in your corner because Pat is he's going to have you relaxed. He's going to have you calm, and he's going to put you in a good place to where you can go out there and fight, even if you're down, even if you're down on the cards. Pat Barry, he's going to motivate you that, hey, you can still win this fight. This fight is not out of reach. See, that's Pat Barry. But, I don't know who Hosei Watanabe is. I don't know. Sounds like a Hawaii name, though. She must be from Hawaii because Watanabe is Hawaiian. Uh, yeah, George. Yeah, Cecilia and Clarissa Shields probably won't be fighting because yeah, man, that's like 30 pounds right there. Clarissa in her last fight, she was 167 pounds, man. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think nobody beating Clarissa Shields no time soon. I don't think so, y'all. I just don't. It's gonna take somebody. I don't know. It's gonna take somebody, man, with an extreme like chin and a skill. Well, she ain't really knocking people out, but man, she pulverizing them. And I'm talking about she beating them down, man, beating them down to the point that they're just trying to survive. But I don't think Clarissa Shields wants to do MMA. I think boxing, she trying to grow the sport of boxing. I think that's what Clarissa wants to do. It's just my opinion. My honest opinion at that, but it's just an opinion. These are all opinions. These are all opinions right now. These are true stories. These are all true stories. They're not all true stories, but oh man, Sicilian Cyborg. Yeah, they need to fight. Cecilia want to fight Cyborg. She want to. I mean, that's the fight that's on her radar. It'll be a good fight. I think Cecilia's skill set though. Now, if Cyborg come in like massively bigger than Cecilia, like I'm talking about big, that's gonna be a problem. Because that means that Chris Cyborg gonna walk through your punches and walk you down and cut off the ring and then just beat on you. So, Cecilia, this is a big risk for her. Okay, this is a big, big risk for Cecilia Brackets. Yeah, yeah, Hurricane. I think people, man. You know what? I'm gonna tell you what it is, Hurricane. People, there are multiple people that probably can't stand when I make a video. They can't stand it. And of course, if I would have said that Pavel was an idiot, then they probably would have said, "Nope, I'm just hating on Pavel." But you got to give Pavel his just due, man. I'm gonna be the guy. See, that's balance. I'm gonna be the guy that would give Pavel. I'm gonna give him his just due, man. The man's a good coach. This dude can still do handstands and splits and stuff, man. This man can still do this stuff. And Pavel, like he ain't been in like a real fight in years. This man can still do handstands and splits. I'm like, God, dog. Oh man. Yeah, I think Cyborg puts some into the sleep. Okay. I think Cyborg does. I think Holly Holm chin is better than Amanda's. If you ask me, I've always thought that. I just always thought that Cyborg would beat Holly Holm, but I think Amanda chin not as good as Holly's. Holly got a chin, man. Like you have to literally hit Holly upside the head with a steel pole or a frying pan to knock Holly out. Yeah, yeah. Tyron Willie, yep, the chosen one. Yep, Tyron Willie can fight. He can fight. You ain't got no argument there. I like Tyron Willie. Good fighter. I like Demetrius Johnson. Like him too. He's good. Uh, yeah, man. Yeah, Holly been boxing. Yeah, Michael, I agree. She been boxing, and she know how to take a punch, man. She know how to take a punch. She's been conditioned to take a punch. I'm not too sold on her team though. I think Holly. I don't even think she need to like fire the Jackson Wink team. I think she need to get a couple of more eyes, to really see, like, hey, let's try to do some of these things on top of what you're already doing. Let's really add to what you are already doing. See, that would be my thing, Let's add to what you're doing. Cause Holly Holm needs something. Okay. Holly Holm needs something. Cause if she keep going on this way, somebody really is gonna put her to sleep in the octagon. That's real talk. Somebody gonna put that woman to sleep, man. She got to do something different. Yeah, yeah. She took a whooping. Sophie Mathis beat her down, dog. Sophie Mathis damn near knocked out the ring. Then the referee he gonna pull Holly back in the ring, and then the fight continues. Brother. Yeah, but she got to do something, man. Somebody got to get in there with a different doctrine and really get Holly home. Like, okay, try this. Let's try this. Yep, Isaiah Ngannou's a good fighter. I don't think that Francis Ngannou is a hype job. I disagree with that position that people are saying. I don't think so. But yeah, man, Jackson Wink, it's just they too one dimensional. And this is noticed that because I actually know two fighters, and me and two of the fighters at that gym, we're friends right now to this day. Like we actually do speak to each other, you know, like we're friends. We've been friends for what, 2.5 years. So I definitely don't have any issues. It's just I think for Holly, she need to do some other stuff. She don't even have to leave, but bring in a few more people in camp to, give an opinion because what she's doing now is not working. It's not working. And one thing I can say about Holly Holm, she's not ducking people. You got fighters that's coming up with all kind of excuses. I got personal problems. My hand hurt, and man, all this other crap that these other people talking about. You know, Reggie the Tree, Clarissa Shields, and Ann Wolf. I see the similarities. They like that relentless pressure. Ann Wolf had knockout power. Clarissa Shields don't appear to have that kind of knockout power. Ann Wolf could take you out in one shot. That's it. Let me see. Holly can go to Oklahoma, Pennsylvania for wrestling. Ray Borg losing to DJ was inevitable. Yeah, DJ took Ray Borg to school. Ray Borg had no chance. But I'm gonna tell you, see, this is this analogy that I keep telling y'all. See, fighters like Holly and fighters like Joanna Jacek, the problem with them is that they're not open-minded to learning. They're just not. Like, they're hardworking people. They work hard. But if you're working hard doing the same thing, working hard at what's not working, well, what are you getting? You're just gonna get more of what don't work. You got to work hard in the right, like context so you can get out of what you're doing. And see, if it were me, I'd be like, Holly, let's do some of these grappling tournaments. Let's go to a tournament. But see, the thing with them is they don't want to get beat. Okay. They don't want to get beat by somebody that nobody knows. Because think about it. You're this big UFC fighter. You're knocking people out in the octagon. And then you go and then you fight someone. And then you fight somebody that nobody's ever heard of. And they beat you and they submit you in a grappling tournament. No, that Joanna and Holly Holm, they're not going to do that. They will absolutely not do that. They ain't gonna do that because that's too much. Like admitting you have a deficiency. I mean, Cyborg did those tournaments for years. She did them for years, and then yeah, Michael, it'll be all over the news. Holly Holm gets submitted by Bum Dealer Bum. Holly Holm gets submitted by Bum Dealer Bum. Oh yeah, nope, they would never do that. I don't know, Michael. I think Juliana Pena. I don't think she's a hype job. Juliana Pena, she actually got some pretty good wins in the UFC. And she lost, really her notable loss was to Valentina. And, Juliana Pena is a world class fighter. She may talk too much, but the girl can fight. Her stand up may not be great, but, and she can get you to the ground. Juliana Pena is actually a pretty decent fighter. I think she is anyway. I mean, what? She got a win over Kat Zingano. She beat Jessica. Okay. Her loss is like what people like to, she lost to Cheesecake and Valentina. And she actually lost to Deanna Bennett too, But then after that, she started doing it. Well, she got wins. You know what? She actually got wins. She beat Cheesecake before, and I think Cheesecake avenged that loss. And then who else she fight? She beat Duty Ava. Well, beating Duty Ava, that's not nothing. But Juliana lost to a very good Valentina Shevchenko. So I think Juliana Pena, the fight, her versus Holly, will be an interesting fight. That'll be a real interesting fight. And I actually think it's a 50-50 fight because of the styles. I keep telling y'all about the Cobra, the Mongoose, and the Lion. I keep telling you. No, I don't think Juliana's a hype job. I actually think Juliana can fight. Because see, what Juliana lacks in a stand-up game, she makes up for it in the clinch and when she take you down. Like Juliana Pena will maul you to death, man. She will maul you to death. That's what she did. Yep, I hope Pena comes back soon. I hope she at least get back on social media and just start doing her thing because I need something to talk about too. You know? Yeah, yeah, yep. Yep, Kevin Lee. Yep, he was doing some talking. Yep, Kevin Lee was doing some talking. See, I don't know. I think Deanna Bennett. I don't think she's that bad. I think she's okay. I mean, she's not like the greatest fighter, but she's not like the worst either. But twice, two times, three times. I mean, she's not that bad. I mean, she's decent. She got beat by Jodie Escobar though, so yeah, she got beat. I remember she fought Jodie Escobar. That was a good fight. It really was. Yeah, Megan versus Jermaine would be a good fight. Where is Jermaine? Where's Jermaine? We gotta find Jermaine. God dog. We gotta find Jermaine. Where is Jermaine? I don't know where she at. Y'all remember that press conference when Conor McGregor he clowned Jeremy Stevens? That was funny. Steven go, yeah, I'll fight you. Conor was like, who the is that guy? Oh man, Megan versus GDR. Who's the best runner? I think GDR probably piece up Megan pretty good. Megan stand up is bad. Megan got that great equalizer in that right hand though. She catch you with that right hand, you going down. You gonna fall. That's the one thing that Megan has, and boy, it's been working for her. Well, it didn't work when she fought Cindy Dandois. It didn't do that. Yeah, Conor McGregor. Yeah, he did a good job. Conor is a PG champ. Conor is a lot of things. Conor McGregor is a lot of things. Y'all, we got 2 minutes. 2 minutes left. And guys, we got free speech in here. Nobody's gonna attack your opinion. And if they did, you would never know because well, we approve the comments around here. So we got a troll-free environment. And that's just the way that is. Stevens beats Conor. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think he can. I don't know. No. I think Conor McGregor would knock him out. Hey, Michael DeSanta, thanks, man. I'm trying, man. We're gonna see. We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see how well it hold it down, man. I hope so. I hope so, bro. I got some things coming and just trying to really stay on top of this, man, so we can, me and Eric can definitely get a lot of things going, man. That's the game plan. We want to get some things going. Yeah, Dana White. Yeah, he's a buffoon. Yeah, I agree with that statement. Wow, he is a buffoon, but he is the man, the miracle, the legend. Dana, why are you insulting buffoons? Nobody knows. Uh, oh man, yeah, Dana, something wrong with him. I don't know. Dana Black, what's up, man? You would come at the end of the stream, but now I'm messing with you, man. I'm messing with you, bro. You guys are awesome. It's Sunday. You guys could be looking at TV. Some of you probably are watching TV. You know, some of you are. But that's fine. But I appreciate you guys coming on in the stream. It's been awesome to talk this women's MMA fight talk. And folks, the coach is going to leave on behalf of Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Guys, I thank y'all for joining, being here. To all the women MMA fighters that if you're watching the stream, much respect and much love to y'all too. I'm done. Subscribe.